Mosque King. King Mosque is located on the campus of the Islamic Center. It was built by Sultan Bayezid II around 1480. The mosque consists of a minaret, prayer hall, and porch. All three sites have 6 windows, creating an ample lighting. Mahfili spacious with 2 floors and the columns related to each other decorative fallen arches define and formulate interior and decorative ceiling structure. The prayer hall preceded by an open portico. He is slightly wider than the forehead of the prayer hall. Each part has its own ceiling in wood carving art. In the center of the ceiling has rosettes with various inscriptions of Quranic sayings. On the side walls, in the form of foundation, porch circled by arcades on 3 sides by stone columns in the central part and wall angles pilastra. Inside the vestibule, on the northern wall of the mosque, the mihrab is created a second for the faithful, who are in the porch. A friezes below the ceiling contains 99 beautiful names of God. This is one of the main mosques where developed and major holidays is Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr, and the Vogel. Al-Fitr is celebrated at the end of the holy month of Ramadan. Vogel's Eid feast of sacrifice. Islam has several main pillars as the belief in a single God, the knowledge of the prophets, the holy books compliance, retention of Ramadan, praying 5 times giving aid to the poor, going to Mecca as well as physical and spiritual purification of man. 6. Helveti. Helveti is a monument which is one of the best achievements of architecture in the city of Portland. Tek was built in 15th century and rebuilt by Ahmet Kurt Pasha in the late 17th century and belongs to the Helvetica sect who are one of the sects of Islam and serve a particular group. It was built to the east of King Mosque, surrounded by a patio, in a hole with hospices. It consists of a prayer hall and a charming porch that precedes the entrance to the hall. 2 closets in the eastern wall and weight associated with a small environmental aid. In the northern and eastern side of the prayer room has a balcony mahfil. Mahfil balcony is on the lower side of the curved ceiling in the shape quadrant. And also it locates the burial shrine of Pasha and his son. The thing that surprises is its ceiling made of wood decorated with paintings which are considered the most beautiful of its time. If you look carefully on the wall of this building you will notice some small holes. These holes serve for the acoustics of sound which indicates that the object is built with craftsmanship which is working in gold. On the south side of the building preserved dervish residential hospices, reconstruction of the 19th century. The remainder is a long 2-story building with basement. There is a lobby on stilts and hospices at the top. Interesting is the fact that under this building is a channel which collects waters Kadirs and pour into the river Asam. The engineering building is built by Ahmet Kurt Pasha. These clans served as guest houses for women, who came to make religious rites and for students studying in madrasas. In these offices are now clans Regional Directorate of Monuments of Culture, Berati. 7. Tek Helvetiv. Tek is a contemporary monument with other monuments medieval center. The laboratory is located in the restoration of icons. 8. Lead Mosque. Lead Mosque was built in 1553 to 1554 type dome, performed by local masters in accordance with the then architectural tradition of technical, forming the characteristic features of this type of construction in our country. It rises in the city center today. She was surrounded by several other buildings, which were being covered with lead. By the time she was the lead name on the cover of its domes. Opposite this mosque were an sesma of mimar kasmi and hot baths. The prayer hall is rectangular and consists of the mihrab and spacious illuminated with light from windows placed in all sides free the shrine. In its murat are some holes that serve for the acoustics of sound and rich with architectural elements. High minaret and thin is all built with stones. It builds on a foundation of cloisonne octahedral, which relates to a pyramid trunk. The interior has a pleasant architecture to visit. It is one of the largest mosques of its kind in Albania.